What's up YouTube? CurryBro89. Just want to do a quick YCS recap from Anaheim 2014. Just, what was it, a week ago or so? I went with Light Sworns. You can see the deck profile on one of my past videos. Actually, my first video I ever uploaded. It's the same, just with two minor changes. I removed one Curry Bandit and one Beckoning Light to add in two MST to get ready for Cliff Forts, because I figured that's what I'd be seeing mainly at YCS. So obviously going in with Light Sworns, you're already an underdog because it's not one of the meta. But I had a lot of fun. The deck did well. I know what I need to improve on, and I'll talk more about the future of this deck towards the end of the video. But to just recap my rounds. Round one, I played something that I wasn't expecting, and that was a mirror match. I played Light Sworns. The guy actually dropped his deck on the table before we started, and I just started laughing. And instead of trying to play it off, I just told him, hey, we're both running Light Sworns, so I don't have a good matchup against you. We'll see what happens. His was more of an aggressive build, triple Wyvern, triple Dragon Rulers, so I just had control base, so I controlled that game, and I ended up winning the match. So it went XO first round. Round two, I ran into Burning Abyss, which is a deck that I have never had a problem playing. I think that Light Sworns can get over Burning Abyss fairly easily if you main Royal Decree, because once you Royal Decree and they can't use their traps, they're pretty much they're finding a way to get over it. So game one, I won. He didn't stand a chance. I OTK'd him. Game two, I misplayed, and I didn't activate Mischief of Yokai when I should have, and that cost me game two. Game three, I just OTK'd him again. Triple Mischief of Yokai for the win. Round three, my first run-in to Cliff Forts. Game one, usually against Cliff Forts, I know I'm going to lose game one because I can't disrupt them in many ways except for MST. And it's hard to beat for Light Sworns, period, because they're just fast and they control. A skill drain just kills us. But game one, he won. Couldn't do anything. Went into my side. If you go look at my siding, triple spell shattering and fairy winds, and I already have the MSTs, solemn warning, bottomless. I took game two. Game three, I drew into all my side cards, so I just disrupted his whole entire field the whole time, and he couldn't do anything. So I was XO going into the fourth round, beating Light Sworns, Burning Abyss, and Cliff Forts. So I was feeling really good. Round four, I played Cliff Forts again, something I was expecting. Game one, this guy just had me on lockdown. He flipped turn one. He set two back row with a sacrifice, and I think it was a Helix or something. One of the Cliff Fort cards. He activated Skill Drain and Soul Drain, and I did not draw into MST. There was absolutely nothing I could do. Shadal Dragon wasn't doing nothing for me. So he ended up winning game one. In game two, I just drew into my side cards and just disrupted everything that he was doing. Game three, it was back and forth. A very good game, but he ended up taking it overall. So that's okay. So that was my first loss in round four. So I was 3-1. Round five, I went and played Cliff Forts again. So 3 Cliff Forts in a row. Round five, this guy, he was just, I don't know, he was just not the nicest person. He just seemed like he seemed like a dick, I guess you could say. Excuse my French, if that's even French. But, so game one, he turned around and OTK'd me. It was bad. It wasn't a good game. Game two, I turned around, got my sides, and I beat him. And game three, it was back and forth. But he activated Skill Drain, and I just could not draw into Royal Decree. I couldn't draw into anything to destroy it. So he ended up beating me. So I was 3-2 after the fifth round. Round six comes along, and it was my first matchup against Shadal's. There's 40 minutes per match, so this match literally took 15 minutes, and that's with him slow playing. So it was a very easy matchup for me. I ran through that deck very easily. so no problem there. So at this point, I'm 5-2. No, 4-2. Yeah, 4-2. My bad. Round 7's coming up, and then I ran into what I feel is my worst matchup for this deck, and that Satellar Knights. Just because they just keep doing so much over and over and over. Game 1, he couldn't get anything going. He couldn't start his engine. He couldn't draw into a monster. And when he did, I break through it. I break through the Neb. And so I won Game 1. Game 2, he just had control. He won Game 2. Game 3, we were top decking. And then he just top decked into Altair. And I was top decking into, I top decked into Light Rays. I'm pretty sure back to back. And I didn't have enough in my grave. So he just went ahead and took that. So I went 4-3. At that point in time, I just dropped out. And I said it was okay. Overall, it was a fun weekend. Very fun event. I think the deck did really well for what it is. I mean, it is a Lightsworn deck. Not much to expect. It's not... The deck I had was as consistent as I could possibly think about making it. I am going to make some changes. I was thinking about making it just straight aggressive with triple Wyvern, triple Ruler, triple Curry Bandit, triple Needlebug Nest, and just mill as much as I can. But I hate running that deck. I just don't think it's consistent. I don't think it's fun. Because if you have Curry Bandit out there and they break through him, you're screwed. If they Wing Blast him, you're screwed. It's just not something fun that I like to play. I love running Mathematician over that. But I'll figure something out. It's still not dead yet. It caused a lot of issues. All the Cliff Fort players were shocked when I was undefeated going into the 4th round. Because everyone at the table, I think I was at like table 3 or 4, I was up there in round 3 and 4. And everyone on that table was playing Burning Abyss, Cliff Forts, or Shaddoll's. It was that simple. And if I'm not mistaken, the breakdown for the top 32 was 11 Burning Abyss, 10 Cliff Forts, 9 Shaddolls, and 2 Satellar Knights. That sounds right to me. I'm pretty sure that was it. Something around there. But obviously the top 3 that we expected to make it made it. I'm surprised only 2 Satellar Knights made it. I really thought more would because it's a really good deck. I feel like they should get more play. But Lightsworns are still good. I am going to tweak my deck a little bit and see if I can come up with a better build. And I'll put that profile on here for you guys. So that's pretty much it. That was my first YCS. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully next year I'll be able to go again if my girlfriend wants to go with me. But anyway, yeah. Comment, subscribe, like, and stay tuned for that Lightsworn 2.0 coming at you later on. Thank you.